At the 2023 Galaxy Unpacked event, the new Samsung Galaxy foldable smartphones, the Flip 5 and the Fold 5, were the center of attention. And I don't blame them. But there's one device, or accessory in this case, that also debuted at the show which we were really excited about. The new Galaxy Watch 6 series. What's special about the new Galaxy Watch 6 Classic? Well, Samsung finally brought back one of the most popular and beloved feature of the Watch series, the rotating bezel. This feature was notably missing on the Galaxy Watch 5 and a lot of people were wondering why. But the rotating bezel is back, and that's not the only new feature of the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic. What's up guys, Jose here from Yugatech, and today we will be checking out the new Samsung Galaxy Watch 6 Classic in 47mm. Let's start with the design and construction. The Samsung Galaxy Watch 6 Classic is available in 43mm and 47mm, which we have here. If you're used to smaller watches, you might be surprised at how big the 47mm model will be on your wrist. In fact, it feels rather big even for someone like me that has big wrists. Personally, I'm used to wearing 40mm and 41mm watches, so this one did take a while to get used to. While it is big in diameter, it is not too thick, which is great since this makes it easier to pair with your outfit since the watch doesn't stand out too much. With the black strap included in our review unit, it looks great. If you want your Galaxy Watch to stand out even further, there are other colors available on the Samsung website and physical stores. And based on what we saw in Korea, there are a bunch of official straps available to choose from. It's also easier to change the straps now thanks to Samsung's new mechanism that features a quick release button. Although I'm wondering how you would fit a different kind of strap if it's a quick release. But more on that later. In terms of construction, the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic is made out of stainless steel. As for reference, the standard Watch 6, which is the smaller one without the rotating bezel, is made out of aluminum. Like before, it's 5 ATM rated, meaning you can bring it in for a dip in the water. You also get two physical buttons for various use. One of them allows you to go back to the menu while the other brings you to the home screen directly. There's still a loudspeaker and mic allowing you to answer calls, and you can even use the watch to listen to music. Just note that the speaker is not the best still, even though it's the newest Watch 6 Classic. Overall, the Watch 6 Classic feels comfortable on my wrist. The strap appears to be a hybrid of plastic and synthetic leather, although there is a full plastic strap available as well as a full fabric strap as well. On the 47mm Galaxy Watch 6 Classic, you also get the largest display available, a 1.5-inch AMOLED screen. The display is framed by a relatively thin, rotating bezel, and the screen is also very bright, rated at a maximum of 2000 nits. This means you can see everything happening even under the harshest of sunlight. The display is nice and smooth, making it enjoyable going through the menu and apps already installed in smartwatch. Not to mention, the always-on function is very handy. Just twist your wrist and you can turn it on and you'll see the time or whatever setting you're in. Majority of the features and functions of the Samsung Galaxy Watch 6 Classic and the Watch 6 series in general is related to activity and health tracking. This makes it perfect if you're a health buff or just someone who wants to keep track of their fitness goals. Some of the pre-installed apps already include a step counter, a calories burned, heart rate monitor, blood oxygen, and many more. There's even a skin temperature function which can be helpful to check if you have a fever or if you're about to have a heat stroke given the heat wave lately. If you want to keep track of your weight loss goals, the watch can also measure body mass index and even set targets. But perhaps what we think one of the best features available on the Watch 6 Classic and as well as the Watch 6 series is fault detection. This can notify emergency contacts immediately if needed. Out of the box, the Samsung Galaxy Watch 6 Classic runs on One UI 5.0 watch based on Wear OS 4. It's nice and easy to use, plus the interface is very smooth too. If you've ever worn a Samsung smartwatch or any of the newer Android-powered smartwatch, you'll feel right at home. There's also support for Gmail, Calendar, Assistant, and more. You can even download more apps through the Google Play Store directly from the watch itself. For example, there's a Spotify app on the Watch 6 Classic that can control the app on your phone. It's not a simple one too that just can play the next song or pause. You can even select which playlist you want and more. Interestingly, you can even type on the Watch 6 Classic when using Google Play and other apps. A QWERTY keyboard pops up, or you can draw the letters you want if you're having a hard time given that it is a very small keyboard. Now, Most smartwatches don't have a good battery life, usually running out of juice within a day. But from my experience with the Watch 6 Classic, it does last more than a day without needing to charge. This 47mm model uses a 425 mAh battery size, and Samsung claims it can last up to 40 hours with always-on function disabled. But from my experience, the watch does last around 20 hours before entering battery saving mode with the always-on function turned on. Although do note that if you use the function throughout the day, whether it's for workout, health monitoring, or whatever, do expect the battery to drop even faster. All things considered, the battery is not bad, but I feel like it could be better. Although, if you want to extend battery life, you can just turn off the always-on function. When you do need to recharge the Watch 6 Classic, it does so rather quickly. From 20%, it only needed 1 hour and 15 minutes to fully recharge the smartwatch using the pre-supplied wireless charger. No doubt the Samsung Galaxy Watch 6 Classic is an excellent smartwatch in terms of both design and usability. You have a really nice looking smartwatch with lots of features, and not to mention, Samsung listened to what people wanted by bringing back the rotating bezel. But if you compare it to the Galaxy Watch 5 series, the changes aren't as big. Aside from the rotating bezel, most of the upgrades are a larger screen and the newer OS. Majority of the features available in the Watch 6 Classic are also carryover from its predecessor. With that being said, it is relatively expensive if you're in the market for the new Watch 6 Classic. This particular 47mm model starts at 24,990 pesos, which is a lot of money for a smartwatch. Even the smaller 43mm Watch 6 Classic retails for 22,990 pesos. With that being said, it's a bit hard to recommend the Watch 6 Classic if you currently own the Watch 5 series. But we won't stop you from upgrading if you really want that rotating bezel, which it's really fun to play with. But what do you think of the Samsung Galaxy Watch 6 Classic? Will you consider it as your next smartwatch if you're in the market for one? And would you upgrade? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video, do hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and click that notification bell to be notified of future uploads. Also, don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and visit us at yugatech.com for the latest tech news and reviews. Once again, this has been Ase, and I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.